Right. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Millennials lead the way, and we are back here with I think it's the fourth quarter, man. Yeah, we're like wrapping up this fourth quarter of 2023, even though it's 2024. Man, I can't believe how fast these years are. Man, I swear, every time I do a video, that's when all the emails come through my screen. I'm glad they don't show up on the screen right now, but still, it's something else. But yeah, man, we've come pretty far in these years, man, and I can only imagine what the next 10 years is going to look like, especially when it comes to this green energy. There's a lot of big plans going forward with how the world is supposed to like move and operate, and kind of trying to get ahead of that. Plus, when I look at my daily life and how I go about things, I try to be respectful and mindful of resources whenever I can. But it's just one of many reasons I kind of started investing in something like this. Just trying to put my money towards something that actually matters and not, towards things that, you know, don't, to be honest. Um, Although I did find something new that I may start making videos on. I'm probably just gonna keep it with you know updates like Energea and Fundrise. But if you watched my last video, I think I added about 20 grand since my last update, um, and there hasn't been too many changes towards the platform, but they have acquired you know quite a few projects in the meantime. And in doing so, that adds to the dividends over the long term. Hold on, let me go down to it. So they kind of finished up these Micros projects. I think this one's like the last one. It should be like a total of 12. And then these are starting to come along pretty nicely at this point. I don't think they're gonna start construction on these till let's see. Actually, I think they tell you. So like late 2024. You know, I think if they secure the funding for that, looking at the K1 would tell you. But again, man, this account, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Kind of gives you a nice graph of anticipated results or returns. As you guys can see, I'm heavily leaning towards community solar in Brazil and solar in the USA. I low key wanted to just put everything in Brazil, um, because I see that their economy is growing at an exponential rate. But, you know, putting money in the U.S., I mean, you can't get more stable than that, right? And that's why I usually split it up in two. But going forward, looking at contributions, I'm probably, gonna be putting, I don't know, maybe like 2 grand a month into this account, and again, probably splitting them up between the two funds. Um, to be honest, with South Africa, until that election passes and we see the results of that, at that point, that's I'll probably entertain the fact of investing in that. But in my opinion, you have to want to help yourself before others can help you. And when you like do your research on what's going on in there, like they can't seem to see the bigger picture. So until they can, um, you know, I'm gonna kind of go with what's gonna get me a bigger return, and what's going to keep me stabilized in the long term. So as far as my impact, you guys can see the numbers here, and then lifetime. One thing I noticed with this impact is this chart changes every time dividends are paid out, which let me see something. Where do I find that at again? Oh, right here. No, yeah, right here actually. So you guys can see what this pays out per month. So take it for what you will. I think it's a pretty good size, right? I was thinking about adding, like I said, I'm gonna be putting, $2,000 a month in here, so you should probably see these increase. I think you should see these decrease by default, mainly towards, when we get towards the warmer months of the year. You can kind of see, let me just go with some of these projects. And this is another thing I like with some of these charts. They kind of show you, I don't know, let's just go to a random one. They kind of show you what some of these projects are generating almost on a daily basis, which I think is kind of cool. So you can kind of see, man, it's cloudy, man. It's cloudy. And, I can only imagine once we get to some of these hotter months, we're going to start getting the maximum juice out of these projects. So I'm interested to see what the account looks like by then. The majority of my funds will start going towards Energea, and I might do a couple lump sums here and there depending on how my other project is going. I don't plan on putting that project on YouTube just yet. I will record videos, but I'm not gonna post it to YouTube until the conditions are set. And I want to say the profits that come from that project, I'll probably start to throw into Energea as well. So overall, man, I like the account, man. It is really straightforward. They got a lot of exciting stuff coming to them. A lot of cool stuff with the platform and projects. So that's something I look forward to. But if you guys are trying to look for a unique investment that kind of separates from all the other investments that I've found out there, this really they really separate themselves. Also, I don't know if you can really beat the returns, man, that they're doing. So I don't know. It's up to you, right? It's always up to you, but this is kind of where I'm looking at, where I'm sitting for the time being. And, I'll probably spend more time on my other project, but I think that's about it. I think that's about all I got. If you are an investor, definitely recommend you guys look at the, hold up, where is it at? Let me see something. Definitely recommend you guys look at the webinars, which that's kind of weird. Like Q3 is all the way down here. But recommend you guys look at the webinar and kind of give you a real-time update on how the platform is performing. So, also, man, hey, man, read these K1 forms, man. Listen, it's 2024, and if you're still refusing to read, you're not going to make it, right? Put in simple terms. I had a link up here earlier when I did my Funrise video. I don't know what the hell happened to it. But I showed you what the end state was for a lot of y'all. Right? So you not reading is no longer an excuse, right? You now have to understand what it is you're putting your money into, right? And then you have to make a choice. So I think that's all I got, though, man. If you guys got any questions about Energea, hit Energea up first. If you got opinions about me, throw them in the comment section, and I'll get to you when I can, man. Millennials, lead the way.